WNBA star A'ja Wilson has changed her opinion of Caitlin Clark. Back in 2024, Las Vegas Aces star A'ja Wilson made headlines for her remarks about Caitlin Clark's popularity and race. Wilson, a two-time WNBA champion and three-time MVP, didn't have a signature sneaker deal coming into the 2024 season. Some fans thought it was pretty bizarre considering she's the best player in the league. Clark, meanwhile, struck a deal with Nike before ever stepping foot on the hardwood. Was she rising up the ranks because she's white? That's something Wilson softly suggested. I think it's a huge thing. I think a lot of people may say it's not about black and white, but to me, it is. It really is because you can be top-notch at what you are as a black woman, but yet, maybe that's something that people don't want to see, Wilson told the Associated Press. They don't see it as marketable, so it doesn't matter how hard I work. It doesn't matter what we all do as black women, we're still going to be swept underneath the rug. That's why it boils my blood when people say it's not about race because it is. When Wilson made those remarks last year, some people assumed that she had a feud with Clark. And yet, they showed nothing but respect to each other on the hardwood during the 2024 WNBA season. Besides, Wilson's opinion of Clark changed once the No. 1 pick from Iowa gave credit to WNBA players who came before her. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players, Clark told Time magazine. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. Wilson was recently named Time's Women of the Year. During her conversation with the iconic magazine, she expressed her appreciation for Clark. It's powerful to me. As a black woman in the WNBA, we have our struggles in showcasing who we really are, Wilson told Time. A lot of agendas get pushed on a lot of different platforms that may shadow us. You work so hard, but you still have to work 10 times harder just to be seen. So when we can have our counterparts speak up, it speaks volumes to me because they're in spaces where my path is never supposed to go. It's crazy that we're talking about that in 2025, but it's real. We see those things as black women. We see where people stand up and speak for us. Clark has not responded to these remarks from Wilson. If we had to guess, she appreciates the love. At the end of the day, the WNBA is better off with Clark and Wilson lifting each other up. Judging by this week's comments, they seem ready to do just that.